Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Jade, and welcome to Yogi Space. Today is part 2 of our beginner yoga series. Last time we did Sun Salutation A, or Surya Namaskar A. This time we're doing Sun Salutation B, or Surya Namaskar B. We'll review all the basics, but we'll go ahead and get started at the back of our mats in a child's pose. When you get to the back of your mat, you can decide if you want your knees together or if you want them mat width apart. If you have them together, you'll get a little more in your lower back. And if you have them mat width apart, you'll get into your hips a little more. Up to you. I like my knees mat width apart, but either way, reach the arms all the way forward. Lower the forehead all the way down onto the mat and then press your hips back towards your heels, coming into your child's pose. Breathe here, just nice and gently, just bringing the focus to your breath. You can start to elongate your exhale. This is going to help you to bring your cortisol levels down. So just use a count here, something like inhale for 4 counts and then exhale for 8 counts. Just keep it simple, something that works for you. If 8 counts is too much, maybe you do 3 for your inhale and then 5 for your exhale, whatever works. Take one more full breath here. Beautiful. And on your next inhale, you're slowly going to lift the head and chest. Perfect. Maybe walk the hands back just a little bit. And then you're going to lift your hips away from your heels. Maybe bring the knees a little closer together if you have them mat width apart. You're going to tuck your toes under and then press your hips back towards your heels again. We're going into our down dog just like we did in the first video of this series. So when you're ready, lift the knees away from the mat and press your chest into your thighs. Slowly start to straighten out the knees as you lift the hips up towards the sky. You'll get as far as your hamstrings will allow, and then when you get there, slowly lower the heels down as far as they'll go. And again, you might be a little bit tight here, so just pedal it out. Whatever feels good to you. Breathe. Maybe press the chest back towards the thighs, open through your hamstrings and glutes a bit. Maybe sway the hips side to side. Whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, just bring it back to center. You're going to bring the feet together to touch. We'll start our Ujjayi breath. We'll do a full video on the Ujjayi breath next time. So remember, Ujjayi is an inhale through the nose, exhale also through the nose. You'll sound like Darth Vader or a dragon. Deep inhale here, come high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down. Last one, inhale, high on the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down. On your next inhale, you're going to look forward. You're going to shift the shoulders over the wrists, come into a nice strong plank. As you hold here, take an exhale and pull your belly button in. Engage your core. If you need to, you can always bring the knees down. Up to you. Take another inhale here. On your exhale, what you're going to do is you're going to take your chaturanga. If you know how to take a chaturanga, go for it. Of course, level 1, bring the knees down. Bend the elbows back into the rib cage and lower your chest all the way down to the mat. You're laying all the way down here. Keep the elbows close in towards the torso. Untuck the toes. Perfect. You're going to press into the hands as you inhale. Come into your cobra. Maybe look up at the sky. Nice arch in the back. On your exhale, lower all the way back down. When you get there, you're going to tuck the toes. Press into the hands again, pushing yourself back into that half plank. Lift your knees. Push back to down dog. Beautiful. There's your level 1 vinyasa. You can take it through a full vinyasa as well. It looks like this. Inhale as you shift forward. Exhale for that full chaturanga with the knees lifted. Inhale for up dog. Here your knees are still lifted. Exhale, push back into your down dog. Beautiful. Nice deep inhale here. On your exhale, just like we did in the first video, you're going to start walking your feet forward nice and slow. The heel comes an inch in front of your toes as you take a step. Easy. Nice and slow, with meaning, with intention. Try to keep the hands down for as long as you can. Come all the way forward into your first forward fold. Since it's our first one, put a slight bend in the knees. Maybe grab a hold of opposite elbows. Let the head hang in ragdoll. Maybe rock from side to side if that feels good. Beautiful. One more inhale. On your exhale, release the hands, bring them down onto the mat. On your inhale, bend deeply into the knees. Slowly start to roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. You're standing all the way up. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears. On your exhale, pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. Perfect. Coming into your mountain Tadasana pose. And then we're going to take it through Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. Here we go. On your inhale, reach the arms up. Look up. On your exhale, bring the weight into the heels and start to bend into the knees. Sink into the hips, pressing them back. Reach the arms forward, coming into your chair. Take an inhale as you reach with the fingertips. Look forward. On your exhale, you're going to open the arms out wide. Start to fold back into your forward fold, straightening out the knees. Inhale to come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins. Look halfway. On your exhale, you're going to plant the hands down onto the mat. Bend the knees a lot. Step it back into your plank. Your choice of vinyasa here. You can put the knees down or not. Take your chaturanga. Exhale to lower. Inhale for cobra or up dog, and exhale to push back into your down dog. Beautiful. Hold here for a breath. Pull the belly button in. Press the chest back towards the thighs. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Perfect. On your exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into the chest as you round the back. Shift forward, look in between your hands, and then place that right foot in between your hands. We're going into warrior one here. So your back heel is going to come down onto the mat. Your toes are pointing out to the side, but at a 45-degree angle. When you're ready, come onto the fingertips here. Bend into this right knee. Inhale as you reach forward, lifting the head and chest up. Exhale as you sink into your first warrior one. Pinkies are turned in so that the shoulders are away from the ears. Pull the belly button in. Press the outer edge of the back foot into the mat. One more inhale here as you reach. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Bring them to either side of the front foot. Pick up the front foot and bring it to meet your left in plank. And then take another vinyasa here. Again, you can always bring the knees down, chaturanga. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale to push back, down dog. Beautiful. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly walk the feet forward. Coming all the way back into your forward fold. Keep the hands down for as long as you can. When you get there, maybe straighten out the knees a little more, maybe still a slight bend if you need it. Full breath in your forward fold. On your inhale, come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins. Look halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way to standing. Look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together down into your heart center. Beautiful. Now taking it over to the other side. On your inhale, reach the arms up. Look up. Exhale, bend into the knees. Sink into the hips. Press the hips back. Turn the glutes on. Turn the abs on. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Dive into your forward fold. Straighten out the knees. Inhale onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins. Look halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down into the mat. Bend the knees a lot. Step it back into your plank. Take your vinyasa. Exhale to lower. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, push back. Down dog. Beautiful. Take a full breath here. On your inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Bring it into your chest, round the back, look forward. Lightly plant that foot in between your hands. Spin the back heel down. 45-degree angle with that back foot. Come onto the fingertips. On your inhale, reach the arms forward. Peel the chest away from the thigh. Exhale to sink into that warrior one on the left side. Back knee is nice and straight. Front knee is bent. Pinkies again are turned in towards the ears, shoulders away from the ears. That right glute is working and so is the left glute. Pull the belly button in. Deep inhale here, reach. Exhale, open the arms out wide. Bring them to either side of the front foot. Pick up the front foot, bring it to meet your right in plank. Take another vinyasa. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back. Down dog. Full breath here. On your next inhale, slowly start to walk forward with the feet. Exhale every time you put your foot down. So inhale, lift. Exhale, place the foot down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, place the foot down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, place the foot down. Perfect. When you get to your forward fold, take a full breath there. Forehead to the knees. Inhale to come onto the fingertips or fingertips to shins. Look halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Bring yourself all the way to standing. Look up. Exhale, palms of the hands come together down into your heart center. Beautiful. You've completed Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B on the right and left side. Beautiful. So when you're ready, just bring yourself all the way down onto your mat into a nice, easy, seated position. We'll do a quick meditation here seated. You can choose any mudra you'd like. Maybe you just like one palm on top of the other at center. And just begin to focus here. Choose one thing that you'd like to focus on. Maybe it's your breath, maybe an intention that you set. Maybe you'd like to listen to some music, whatever works for you. Just take this time to focus and observe your thoughts that come up. Let them fly by. Then breathe. Slowly begin to rock your head from side to side, rotating through the shoulders, bringing movement back into the body. You can bring your palms of the hands together at your heart center and slightly bow the chin in. And take the time to thank yourself for coming onto your mats today and cultivating the health of your body and your mind. The light in me sees and respects the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, yogis. I hope you enjoyed this second video in our beginner yoga series. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you feel compelled. But I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.